this out the window real quick.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Hey, I just got done smoking myself, dog. I like your gamer tag, man.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
Can't fair catch it if you can't even catch it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me put you on something real quick, little bub. Okay? Let me put you on something real quick, little bub. Yeah. Don't worry, little bub. Let me put you on something.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Do it again, bub. Do it again. Do it again, bub. Yeah, do it again, bub. Yeah, do it again, bub.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Man open, and that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the
That's okay, bub. That's okay, bub. That's okay, bub. Just wait.
You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
I'll figure you out, bub. Don't you worry.
To the sideline and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Play action. It's Burrow. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And they will finally get him, but not until they're way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
2nd down and 8. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Touchdown! George Kittle.
Told you, let me show you something, bub.
And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more
yeah,
the
bub.
tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions,
Good shit, bub.
heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Get up, bub. Get up, bub.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defense.
Good yards, good yards.
In the day and intercepted.
2nd and 6. Here's Purdy. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Oh, he's looking for a tutty.
Prospect of a punt from their own end zone. They need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Near his goal line, here's Purdy. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He in there.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
That's crazy, dog.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
That's crazy.
It's DJ Turner who's got it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now
What was my receiver doing? No, that's what I... Man, okay, sure.
Both these behind them have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run here with Herbert. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Tanner Hudson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick six for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is what
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw, Purdy. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
That's bullshit.
So it's incomplete.
By the way, reported.
The fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Purdy sets up to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Big sack, your mother's favorite play, bitch.
Bulldog finding his way into the backfield. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Here is 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Herbert. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And now here's another interception.
This dude's got to be fucking cheating. There's no way.
42-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Forced out to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Didn't go nowhere with it, bitch. Huh, bitch. What? Ain't got nothing to say, pussy?
After the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
Ain't got nothing to say, faggot.
Ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, Purdy. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Purdy. And my goodness, another interception. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now Burrow on first down. He's going to have no hook up here to Chase. So just 3 yards
fucking way around it.
And it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long. And that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught. But out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of...
Touchdown, Bengals!
Dude's a gay-ass faggot.